It was like a jail. Me and my dad were in the room. We were there for 2 days.
New tonight, a local teenager opening up about being detained and eventually separated from her father when crossing the U.S.-Mexican border years ago. Good evening, I'm Mike Jackson.
And I'm Katie Farrell. Stephanie Gonzalez is sharing her story as outrage grows over thousands of migrant children being separated from their parents at the border. Those separations come after the Trump administration announced a zero-tolerance policy for anyone crossing the border illegally. Under this policy, parents facing prosecution are taken into federal custody and taken to detention centers while the children go to different facilities. The president doubled down today, saying the U.S. will not be a, quote, migrant camp.
It's a situation that hits very close to home for Stephanie and her mother, Edith Espinal. NBC4's Dan Perlman spoke with them tonight. He is live with her story. Dan?
Well, Edith Espinal's story is very well known. She's been living here at the Columbus Mennonite Church to avoid deportation. But it's her daughter's story that I'm told closely resembles what we are seeing down south. Edith Espinal is Stephanie's mother.
Yeah, she's, not just my mom, but like my best friend.
Stephanie, a 16-year-old who sees the clips, the pictures from the border.
It reminds me of when I was there.
And she was there, she tells me, about 4 years ago. Edith and Stephanie's brother had just legally crossed the border. A few months later, Stephanie, a U.S. citizen, crossed with her father. They were detained.
But I shouldn't have been treated like that, or any kid at that age should have been treated like that. They had me like pretty much in a cell with my dad. It was cold. Their food was disgusting.
And within days,
they forced me to leave my dad. I didn't want to leave him.
They were separated. Stephanie tells me it was about a week. She didn't see her parents.
I was just like 13, probably 12. And that happens every single day.
This teen says she spent that week living much like these children, a mother's nightmare.
When I see the pictures and the news, everything, I'm crying because I had the same situation.
It's a situation Stephanie is now calling on all lawmakers to fix.
They should think about them being in this position, being separated from their kids. How would they feel?
And Stephanie, I want to emphasize again, a teenager tells me she has been in touch with lawmakers pushing for that change. Local for you in Columbus, Dan Perlman, NBC4.